4th of July, the original Pledge of Allegiance. The subject of the Pledge of Allegiance comes up from time to time in our study group meetings. I'm John Chambers. I run the Josephine County Constitution Study Group. They say the original Pledge of Allegiance was published September 8, 1892, in the Youth's Companion. I pledge allegiance to my flag and the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Francis Julius Bellamy, 1855 to 1931, a Christian socialist minister, penned those words to be used for any nationality. The Bellamy salute went out of style at the beginning of World War II. But the original pledge came much earlier, from 1776, when American colonists were asserting their independence. Although they were, and of a right ought to be, independent, they knew that to rise above the forces against them, they had to band together. There was no flag, there was no republic for which it stood. Their allegiance had to be to each other. That's all they had, each other. If, some will say when, things go south, the grid shuts down, and it seems everything is gone, all we will have is each other, and a faith there is something more than this meat and dust world. Find some friends and repeat the original American pledge. With a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. No flag, no republic, each other and our faith. We don't have to wait for everything to go to hell before making the pledge. Our country, our state, our county, and neighborhood depend on you and me and our friends living those three duties. Life doesn't mean standing up to musket balls. All you have of life is your time. When someone says, "Hey, can you help out with?" You have a little bit of your life. Help out where you can. Fortune doesn't mean having the British burn down your home. But when someone says, "Delinquents spray-painted the old man fence, can you chip in a few bucks?" Say yes if you have a few bucks. Give a little of your fortune. And if you're handy with a paintbrush, give a little of your life, too. Sacred honor doesn't mean regretting that you have but one life to give, but it does mean telling the truth. Personal integrity. Refuse to cower. This is probably the most difficult. If you know who tagged the old man's fence, say so. And if you don't, refuse to be bullied into lying. With a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. You may recognize that original pledge as the final line of the Declaration of Independence, July 4th, 1776. It is the pledge that founded this experiment in self-governance. It is the pledge that keeps the nation filled with life. It is our pledge. It is the pledge we celebrate today on the 4th of July. It is the pledge we live every day as long as we are Americans. Learn more about the Declaration of 1776 and the Constitution at the Josephine County Constitution Study Group.